Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mason from MasonWorks Marketing, and I'm here today with Don Lynch. Hi Don.
Hey Kathy.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. So today we're going to talk a little bit about empaths and highly sensitive people, because Don's work is perfect for people that are highly sensitive, because you feel the resistance and then release it. But what do you think about empaths, Don, or how can you help empaths?
Well, the basic problem that empaths have are they're going against their own design, their own interior mechanization, is that they are designed to feel, and they keep pushing against that and putting shields up and resisting, and as a consequence, their flow is interrupted. And what happens is that they're putting so much energy to not feel and not flow and resist feeling that the whole system gets deteriorated.
So it reduces their effectiveness because they're in protection.
They're designed to feel. You go against your design, yeah, it's going to cause structural problems. And so what happens is that they end up leading a fear-based life. Now, I have accumulated a fairly wide selection of fears that people deal with. And if you would let me, I'd like to read that list and see maybe some of these might bounce off of some of the empaths and sensitives that might watch this. All right, so this is just a short list, okay? And I'm just going to read it right off my page over here, and I'm just going to start with this. So, a fear-based life drains me if I let it. Let's name a few. Here are some of my personal favorites. Fear of fear. Fear of this. Fear of that. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the known. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of being too good. Fear of guilt. Fear of ignorance. Fear of knowledge. Fear of a lack of control. Fear of being in control. I've lost track. I've got so many of them here. Excuse me just a second. Fear of hopelessness. Fear of the end. Fear of the beginning. Fear of helplessness. Fear of having enough stuff. Fear of having too much stuff. Fear of not having the right stuff. Fear of not having the right stuff at the right time. Fear of being. Fear of not being. Fear of passing. Fear of seeing. Fear of feeling. Fear of pain. Fear of pleasure. Fear of loving. Fear of being loved. Fear of disconnection. Fear of connection. Fear of oneness. Fear of being one. Fear of authority. Fear of being controlled. Fear of being authority. Fear of controlling. Fear of sadness. Fear of happiness. Fear of colors. Fear of shapes. Fear of my mind. Fear of fear in my mind. Fear of animals. Fear of feeling animals' fear. Fear of the fear from other people. Fear of hurting others. Fear of helping others. And please add your own, and let me know if you think of any others. Please contact me so I can add it to my list.
I'm glad we're done with that. Okay, so some of those are for everybody. Those aren't just for empaths. Empaths have a special way of tapping into their environment where they're highly sensitive. They can walk into a room and sense what's going on. And sometimes they unwittingly capture some of those feelings and take them home with them like they're their own.
Yeah.
So what I was hoping you talk about is how we can not do that, rather than your process doesn't, you don't have to identify what it is. If you're feeling off, you can just clear it, correct?
So what I just did was give these people a list of possible things. It may not be theirs that they might have picked up from somebody else, but the important thing is that they felt that in their body when I read those words.
Okay.
And so that's a feeling that you feel in your body. And so if you feel that, you can pinpoint exactly where you feel it at. Say it's sadness in the heart, okay? You pinpoint exactly where it is in the heart, down to a neuron. Using your brain, you go in there, pinpoint it. It's on the front, the back, the sides. Where's it at? On the deep inside, pinpoint it. And when you find it, you just go. And take a deep breath. And see what happens.
That's simple.
Yeah, it's that simple. Because if you've seen my other videos, I talk about us being just bags of water. And we have some electrical resistance bouncing around in here, and we have an operating system. The operating system is designed to protect the bag of water. All you have to do is help highlight that point of electrical resistance or fear and put impulse energy into the body and release it. If in doubt, try it out.
Great. Well, thank you. I hope all empaths and highly sensitive people will give this a try. And also, if you want more information about Don's processes, there's quite a bit on his website at donlynch.net. So I hope you'll go there and sign up to get information, look at his blog, and look at his pages. I think you'll be impressed. Thank you.